If you are a B2B company who would normally exhibit at in-person trade shows, you've had to make some major adjustments to be able to connect with your customers. Not to mention, a major marketing channel has disappeared from our economy overnight. Hi, my name is Jeff with Production Clicks, and we recently sent out a survey to a lot of different companies that under a different set of circumstances would be planning a year full of live and in-person events to grow their business. So in this video, I'm going to give you the results of that survey and discuss some of the marketing efforts that we see B2B companies pivoting to. Like you, we can't wait for in-person trade shows to return. But in the meantime, businesses need to focus on other marketing channels to generate new customers. Without further ado, here are the results after receiving a ton of feedback through email, phone, and online submissions from hundreds of companies. So the first thing that you'll notice is the results are pretty evenly distributed across the different marketing channels. This makes sense because each business is different. What may work for some just may not work for others, and likewise. Social media marketing may work great for some businesses, while email marketing may work better for others. Now, I know what you're thinking. We use all of the above. Yes, each is a spoke in the wheel of marketing. But the question that we posed specifically to companies was, what marketing channel are you focused on while trade shows are in hibernation? The biggest winner was email marketing, and outside sales was the least utilized. Now, truth be told, I meant to lump in inside sales, since I have a feeling that some of the respondents who voted none of the above or other would have selected this after talking to quite a few companies. But regardless, we can see the results are spread pretty evenly between each marketing alternative. Slightly fewer than 15% of respondents selected virtual trade shows. And stay tuned on that one because we're going to be putting out another survey real soon. And it's going to talk about the effectiveness for exhibitors and what that means for the future of hybrid events. For example, the Javits Center in New York City, the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando, and many different convention centers in Las Vegas are currently outfitting their buildings with high-speed fiber internet infrastructure to be able to add broadcast studios in anticipation of hybrid trade shows. I have a feeling the overall trade show pie is about ready to get a whole lot bigger to be able to leverage this new technology and reach an even larger audience. This is good news for companies looking to exhibit at shows and get the biggest possible reach, both in person and online. While no one knows for sure when in-person shows are set to resume again, survey after survey shows there's a lot of pent-up demand. I mean, even famous investor Warren Buffett said it best himself. You can't see eye to eye unless you meet face to face. But in the meantime, I'll talk about the different marketing channels that are being used by other B2B companies and even break down which areas can be focused on based on industry or product or service type. Turns out we have a lot to offer after 12 years of building our own business. So we'll talk about what works and just as importantly, what doesn't work. So one thing I'm really looking forward to is logging into our own accounts, kind of giving a behind the scenes look at what we've done to grow our business over the last 12 years. Please remember, at any point, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can either respond to this email or click the Calendly link below and schedule a time to talk. We would love to hear from you. All businesses have a story to be told. And right now it is more important than ever for that story to be told. So make sure to stay tuned as we take a closer look at some of these B2B marketing techniques. In the meantime, you can follow along with the status of upcoming shows. We put together our own spreadsheet where you can see what shows turned virtual, which ones were postponed, canceled, or are currently scheduled as planned in person, where we try to update it every couple of weeks. I hope you found this video helpful, and we look forward to talking to you next time.